Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be talking about a lower market cap AI altcoin building on Solana because again, recently we talked about a higher market cap AI coin on the Solana ecosystem, but I do want to give an alternative for a lower market cap play, one that has been requested quite a few times on the channel. So as always, if you guys get value out of today's video, if you could consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos, your support means a lot. So if you take a look here at the AI sector, why are we bullish on AI altcoins? Well, obviously we can see that, if you look at the overall market cap of the AI category, we can see that it has done nothing but shown tremendous upside growth over the 1 year, especially over the 30 days. We are seeing it literally reach all-time highs as far as an overall sector market cap wise go. I mean, right now we sit, at around a 70 to 65 billion dollar market cap for all the AI coins, according to coin market cap altogether. Now, I do think that we are going to see this whole narrative do multiples as a whole throughout the bull market, because I think a lot of people are anticipating AI to be one of the leading narratives this cycle, us included if you've been with us throughout the bear market. I do think AI is going to continue to show that tremendous upside and that strength, and we're only seeing more and more utility in real world catalyst event in the AI sector hit the scene that could potentially be future catalysts as far as transitioning that momentum in the real world into AI cryptos within the crypto space. So that is why we're bullish on AI altcoins, again, because we do see them recover quite well, especially over the 24 hours. When we saw the market kind of dip over the last couple of days, we're seeing nothing but upside on a lot of the AI coins here on the 24 hours, recovering quite quickly. Now, if we take a look at the Solana ecosystem, same thesis, why we bullish on Solana. Well, Solana has gone ahead and been one of the few top altcoins, on the top 25 to 50 from the last cycle to go ahead and break its previous all-time highs very early on in the cycle. And it has also done nothing but go to the upside over the 1 year. At the bear market, Solana got down to, I think, like $10 around those levels. And now it is, it got up to 160 here recently. So it has, again, done nothing but perform, quite well. And I do think Solana has a lot of momentum moving forward, with the potential Solana ETF, with the Solana phone coming out, the Saga 2, and they have the first Solana phone. And obviously, there's a lot more going on with Solana. So I do think Solana is going to position itself to potentially close that gap between Solana and Ethereum, the long-awaited reversal, or the flippening, as some people call. But either way, that is why we're bullish on AI. That's why we're bullish on Solana. So if you combine those two, I do want to cover, Synesis One. So SNS is the ticker for this one today. Now, why are we covering it? Well, it does sit at a $15 million market cap with its FTV at only 34 million. Now, just like the other AI coins we were covering early on, it is recovering, over the most recent dip here that we've seen. It is up 16% today. Now, what does this ecosystem cover on? Now, we can see right off the bat of their website, they target, training AI. You can earn crypto. Now, one thing I do think is a potential catalyst for this ecosystem, we've seen it kind of similar like play to earn in crypto gaming from the last cycle. People typically are going to be gravitating towards platforms where they can actually earn money, earn tokens. So with Synesis One, the fact that they could potentially have a lucrative, if things get pretty crazy throughout the bull market, earning platform, earning potential within their ecosystem, that to me might be an indicator that could drive people into this ecosystem. Now, obviously, because it sits at such a low market cap, please understand that the risks are there. It is higher risk given the lower market cap, but potentially could have higher upside than something like, an AI pick in the multiple hundreds of millions. Now, having said that, we can take a look here. It says that Synesis One is a data crowdsourcing platform where anyone can earn SNS, their native token, by completing micro tasks that train AI. Now, they do have their app already live on the App Store and the Google Play Store. You can also start it on browser as well. Now, if we take a look at their numbers, we can see that they have had users actually go in here and submit points, help train AI. They've already given out over 41.7 million SNS as rewarded to users as well. Now, take a look at their partners. They do have quite a bit of partners as well. So a lot of partners here and investors. So that is something worth mentioning. Now, we do see that the Solana Foundation has gone ahead and invested into this project. So they do have some kind of funding and backing or partnerships. by the Solana Foundation. So it is something similar to something like Tars AI, where the Solana Foundation has put their money in some way or partnership or investor into this project. So I think that is something worth mentioning with Synesis One, is that the Solana Foundation is involved. Now their mission is to give everyone around the world an opportunity to train AI and earn crypto. They go into what the problem is, that microtasks don't pay much, companies often force minimum earnings, so maybe it's not worth people's time to actually train these AIs. But they say their solution is at Synesis One. They want to build a large Web3 community that can crowdsource the most diverse and high quality data that sets to power the AI applications. So we can see the fact they are focusing on the AI sector, and they have that Solana Foundation in some way backing, and they do have an earning potential. And they also say you can either earn both actively and passively. So either you can get involved and actively, complete these campaigns on their, Canon exchange within their ecosystem and provide raw data, labeling data, annotations, and earn crypto. Or if you own one of their, Canon NFTs, you can earn passive rewards every time your unique word is used by Mind AI clients. So there is a way to not only get in here and actually actively make an income by spending your time, you can also passively do it, thinking of a way of like almost having a node in a sense, where if you have one of their NFTs within their ecosystem, you can also get tokens on the back end also as well. They do have a staking side as well, so it looks like you can earn up to 8.5 APY with their single-sided staking program, so you can stake your SNS token as well. So multiple ways to earn in this ecosystem, which I do think is a plus again for Synesis One. Now, if you take a look at their team, they do have a docs team, which is something always worth mentioning, especially in the AI sector. They have quite a bit of advisors as well, but the team is doxed. You can go ahead and look up more information with them. So that is always a plus in my eyes, especially for AI projects, because we do see, because it is kind of an early narrative and early sector in crypto kind of emerging for its first full bull market, kind of like what we saw with gaming last run. A lot of scams do just pop up, obviously, to catch that momentum and then rug pull throughout the cycle. Now, not to say a docs team is always a way to negate that, but it is always a plus and always worth mentioning. So the team is doxed, but we take a look at the price action. Now, yes, they are up 16% today, recovering from a short-term dip. Now, this project has been out, since the beginning of 2022. So at the very end of the last cycle for sure, and it will only show in the market cap recently, but then they have been around all bear market. So the beauty is that a lot of the dilution has already occurred. I mean, it's only a 2x in dilution right now. But when we take a look, over the last year, we've seen this project react pretty well with the overall market, especially when AI ran earlier this year. We saw this thing rip pretty quickly. It went high in no time. So it was trading around a penny, and this thing got all the way up to about 20 cents. So at that time, we can see that it was about $90 million in market cap. Now, it has obviously gone ahead and cooled off quite a bit, even getting to the lows of sub 5 million in market cap. And then, on the 1 month, this thing has kind of just been trading, within the levels of, around that 7 million all the way to about 20 million. Now, right now, we set at 15 million. If we take a look at the exchange listings, we can see that it does have obviously HTX, Bitmart, and that is primarily it for centralized exchange listings. Now, the listings are lacking. That is something, again, that I would like to see definitely improve, especially for a project that has been out for as long as it has. HTX is a decent exchange. Bitmart, in my opinion, is nothing special, but HTX is a decent exchange. But I do think that is worth maybe being of concern, is that they've been out for this long and they don't have more exchange listings. Now, those could be coming in the future, but again, in my opinion, it would be nice to have a little bit more exchange listings. So always have to talk about the pros and cons here. But again, the good thing is that the dilution, for the most part, has already occurred throughout the years. Now, they do put out constant updates. They do post about the fact that you can trade and earn within their ecosystem. Now, again, as stated in the beginning of the video, this would not be, again, my personal opinion as far as a top AI project on Solana. This is more, again, just my opinion, not financial advice. Obviously, it's more of my opinion of a lower market cap, quote-unquote degen trade, more of a narrative trade whenever we see AI pick up again, especially if we see the Solana ecosystem continue to be a hot ecosystem with a lot of liquidity flowing into it. I do think people are going to continue to look at lower market cap plays within the Solana ecosystem. Now, yes, there have been newer projects that have launched recently, but that is one thing I do like about Synesis One, is that they have been out for a while, so I do not believe that this team is going to rug pull, obviously, but it is crypto, anything could happen. But with a docs team, with the some involvement of the Solana Foundation, with this ecosystem, that is something always worth mentioning as well. And there is an earning potential in their ecosystem, so I do think when people go to look at projects of the lower market cap range on Solana, they're gonna be looking for AI projects. Maybe they're going to be looking for docs team, maybe they won't, but they will be looking for that Solana Foundation stamp. And if they have a docs team, and if there is an earning potential, that is always a plus. They do have decent volume, and again, we have seen them react to the market already earlier in the year. They've traded sideways for the most part throughout the summertime, but even over the 1 month, they have traded, up and down, and they are recovering already, from the short-term dip we've seen over the weekend. They are recovering already, being up 16% today. So it is not a dead project, especially being out since the beginning of 2022, and with very little dilution. I think it is something that you should at least put on your radar if you're looking for a low market cap AI pick on Solana that ticks all those previous boxes as mentioned. Now, as always, guys, that is my opinion, not financial advice. If you guys want to know what I'm doing in these markets or an optional way of supporting the channel, there is the Patreon linked below. Again, if you want to know what I'm buying in just an optional way of supporting the channel, there is that link. Or if you want to get into the Discord, you can do that as well and get in there and chat with others. Or there is the private channels via the Patreon in there as well. And if you guys got value out of today's video, if you guys could, consider liking the video, subscribing, commenting, sharing the video, and hitting the notification bell. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.